From the dawn of mankind, every lifter has asked themselves the same question. Does masturbation affect my gains? You may have heard a gym bro telling you not to fap if you're serious about maximizing muscle growth. Or maybe you've read an article online claiming masturbation does not affect muscle growth at all. So which one is correct? Today we're finally answering this hard question once and for all. So where does the theory come from? The belief around the internet is that masturbation lowers your testosterone, negatively impacting your gains. And if you're not familiar with testosterone, it's an androgenic hormone that plays a vital role in developing male characteristics in the body and plays a crucial role in muscle protein synthesis, especially after a workout. By having lower testosterone levels, you may be missing out on some precious muscle gains, but does the current evidence support this claim? What happens if you don't masturbate? Since it's NoFap November, it seems fitting that we start with the effects of abstinence on testosterone and if it can impact your gains. One study examined changes in serum testosterone after 7 days of abstinence and saw a significant increase on the 7th day of abstinence. However, after the 7th day, testosterone levels reverted to normal, and in some participants it even went lower than usual in the following days. Another study examined the effects of 3 weeks of sexual abstinence and reported higher serum testosterone levels. So is it safe to say that holding back from masturbating is the way to go for better gains? Well, don't get too excited yet. There are still some crucial details to cover. What happens to your body when you masturbate? For most of us, it's only a matter of time until we masturbate or engage in sexual activity, aka sex. So what happens to your body when you finally give in and masturbate? Do you lose all your gains? When you masturbate, there is a significant boost in the hormone prolactin, lasting for up to 10 to 20 minutes before it starts to decline. This spike in prolactin seems to suppress other sexual desires. In addition, when prolactin increases, dopamine decreases. Your heart rate and catecholamine, adrenaline and noradrenaline levels increase in response to physical or emotional stress during sex and masturbation and orgasm. Even so, multiple studies show that orgasm has no detrimental nor improving effects on exercise performance at 26. Systematic review, which is generally the best form of evidence, concluded that despite being an understudied topic, the current literature does not support the claim that sexual activity can produce a negative effect on an athlete's performance. In addition, a 2019 study investigated whether sexual activity the night before exercise could affect exercise performance and found no detrimental effect. Finally, the effects of masturbation and orgasm on testosterone levels were pretty much non-existent. So is masturbating safe? From a muscle building perspective, masturbation and orgasm aren't going to affect your gains. Even though some studies showed abstinence might lead to increased testosterone levels, the difference is not enough to justify holding back any sexual activity. You're worried about testosterone levels and optimizing muscle growth. There are other factors you should consider. Number 1, diet. Lacking certain nutrients like zinc may cause a more significant decline in testosterone production compared to masturbation. However, bear in mind that this only has an effect if you're deficient in zinc. For most people with a healthy and balanced diet, supplementing extra zinc will not improve your testosterone levels. Low-fat diets with 15 to 25% of total calories coming from fat may also significantly reduce testosterone levels. Yet it is unclear whether testosterone changes within normal ranges affect muscle gain significantly. In other words, as long as your testosterone levels are within normal ranges, you don't need to worry about it affecting muscle growth. Number 2, sleep. A 2011 study investigated the effect of 1 week of sleep restriction on testosterone levels in healthy young men and reported a drop of 10 to 15%. That's 10 to 15% in 1 week. Participants were sleeping an average of 5 hours per night, which is quite common for many of us in today's society, especially if you're the person who scrolls social media before going to bed. Number 3, exercise. Probably the biggest factor of all and the main reason you're watching this video in the first place. Almost all forms of exercise increase testosterone for a short amount of time, with resistance training like bodybuilding and strength training, which have the greatest increase. So does masturbation affect muscle growth? Not really. As you can see, many factors can influence testosterone levels besides masturbation, so to keep maximizing your gains and time in the gym, you should focus on habits that will improve and maintain high testosterone levels in the long term, like having a healthy diet, including a variety of fruits and vegetables to get all the micronutrients, prioritizing sleep, both quantity and quality, and training regularly. With that being said, there are some instances where masturbation might be killing your gains. If you're the type of person that finds himself masturbating too often and you don't feel motivated to train after, then you should probably avoid fapping before the gym. But if you're the type of person that enjoys masturbating now and then, you have nothing to worry about. Just please wash your hands before going to the gym and your gains will be safe. Oh, and be sure to use the opposite arm from time to time to prevent any muscle imbalances. Like anything else in life, moderation is key. Did you find this video helpful? If so, click the like button below as it'll genuinely help out the channel. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe for more videos and don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss the next one.